Africa, the continent of vast plains, dense forests, and harsh deserts, is where the fierce battle for survival takes place between all species. From lions hunting at dusk to gazelles fighting for survival every second of every day. Every creature here has a strong survival instinct and extraordinary adaptability. In today's video, let's explore that wild world, where nature is not only beautiful, but also an unforgiving arena of life and death. As dawn breaks, golden rays reveal the endless expanse of Africa's wild savanna. Life awakens, elephants, wildebeest, and zebras move gracefully across sunlit grasslands. Among them, the zebra, nature's living canvas, each stripe as unique as a fingerprint. Why stripes? To confuse predators, to cool their bodies, to identify one another. Zebras are never alone. They live in strong family groups called harems. One powerful stallion, several females, and playful foals make up this tight-knit society. Within the group, mares bond for life, grooming, protecting, and raising foals together. Communication holds the herd together. Ear flicks, tail swishes, brays, and snorts. Their survival depends on unity. A tightly packed herd confuses prowling predators. The savanna breathes around them, wild, dangerous, but undeniably beautiful. Their life is a delicate balance between constant movement and rare moments of peace. They are nomads of survival, moving endlessly with the winds and shifting seasons. Each year, Africa's zebras answer an ancient call. The journey of life and survival begins. The dry season bites hard. Grass withers, water holes vanish. The great migration must begin. Led by instinct and memory, thousands march across harsh, unforgiving landscapes together. Endurance is everything. The relentless sun beats down as the herd trudges onward. Day turns to night. Under starlit skies, they march toward distant promise of green. Weary yet determined, the herd pushes forward through unforgiving terrain. The migration cycle repeats endlessly, nature's ultimate test of will and survival. In unity, they find strength. In movement, they find life. They are the nomads of Africa, following ancient paths older than memory itself. Against impossible odds, they remain, the striped survivors of the savanna. The great zebra migration reaches its most dangerous obstacle, the wide, unpredictable river ahead. Yet thousands of striped bodies move as one, slowly stepping into the swirling water with caution. Near the bank, lurking silently, lies a group of giant crocodiles resting in false peace. The zebras sense the danger, yet calmly continue through the current, strength in their overwhelming numbers. The crocodiles stir, eyes open sharply as the vibrating water awakens their ancient hunting instinct. The zebra hooves churn the riverbed, sending clouds of mud and bubbles swirling violently upward. Confused by the muddy water, the crocodiles thrash wildly but fail to lock onto any prey. The stampede powers forward, hooves pound with relentless force, scattering the frustrated predators. Amid the chaos, a young zebra foal is swept away by the fierce current. The herd presses on, unaware. The foal fights desperately to stay afloat, eyes wide in panic. A zebra stumbles near shore, exhausted, slipping in the mud as predators approach silently. Yet suddenly a crocodile lunges, jaws snapping onto the zebra's tail with brutal power. The zebra thrashes wildly, kicking and twisting in a desperate fight for survival. With sheer determination, the zebra slips free and scrambles onto the safety of dry land. From shore, the zebra watches helplessly as the foal fights alone against the raging current. The crocodiles turn toward the struggling foal, hoping for an easy meal amid the chaos. The foal paddles frantically, every tiny movement a battle between life and death itself. Just as the jaws approach, the foal lunges forward and reaches the shallow bank. The predators miss. The foal stumbles out of water onto dry land, trembling but alive. Defeated, the crocodiles sink back into the depths, disappearing into the shadowed river. As reunited, the foal returns to the safety of its herd under the warm African sun. After weeks of hardship, the zebras finally arrive at a paradise, lush grass and clear skies. They munch contentedly, unaware of golden eyes watching from the shadows just beyond the grass. The lions wait, patient and silent, but one lioness breaks away, circling wide around the herd. And then suddenly, explosion. The lioness charges with deadly speed straight at the distracted herd. One zebra lingers too far from the group. She's the target. With terrifying precision, the lioness leaps and slams the zebra to the ground. A second lioness joins in, locking down the zebra's struggling legs. Moments later, more lions arrive. It's no longer a hunt, it's a feeding frenzy. Outnumbered and overpowered, the zebra stands no chance. Nature's harshest law takes its course. One zebra lies fallen. The herd doesn't stop. They march on, bound by instinct, not emotion. From afar, a new force approaches, an exiled stallion, eyes fixed on the herd. He seeks not reunion, but power. His goal is clear: take the throne of the dominant male. The current leader senses the challenge. Two males lock eyes, centuries of instinct ready to ignite. Without warning, the challenger charges, dust flies, hooves pound, teeth flash. And the herd panics, scattering in all directions as chaos consumes the clearing. Yeah, biting, kicking, rearing. This is not a duel, it's a declaration of destiny. The old leader fights with pride, but youth, hunger, and fury drive the challenger. A final blow, sharp and sudden, the old leader stumbles, gasping in pain. As silence falls, dust clears. A new king stands alone, tall and undefeated. And the former leader. He walks alone now, wounded not just in body, but in spirit. There are no second chances in the wild, no retirement, only exile. The dry season fades. With new grass comes new life, and the season of legacy begins. The dominant male scans the herd. His power means nothing unless passed on. He approaches her, not with force, but with the calm of one who no longer needs to prove. She pauses, a silent exchange. She lowers her head, ancient approval, older than words. Two bodies move as one. No audience, no spotlight, just instinct, and the beginning of bloodline. The African rains return, painting the dry plains green and signaling a season of renewal. For the zebras, it marks the beginning of life's most fragile and miraculous chapter. In the safety of her herd, a pregnant mare finds solitude to prepare for birth. And hours of quiet labor unfold under the watchful sky. The mother endures in silence. At last, a new life emerges. A wet, trembling foal takes its first breath. If survival demands urgency, the newborn must stand before danger senses weakness. The foal rises, clumsy yet determined, drawn instinctively to its protective mother. The bond is instant. The mother gently grooms her foal, sealing their connection. Nature's art begins. The foal's faint stripes slowly darken into its permanent pattern. In a world of constant threat, every minute spent standing strengthens the foal's chance. The herd welcomes the newcomer. Safety lies within numbers and constant movement. Predators roam nearby. The stallion stays vigilant, prepared to defend the vulnerable young. At just days old, the foal learns to run, keeping pace with the moving herd. It memorizes its mother's unique scent and voice, a bond critical to its survival. The journey ahead will be long and unforgiving, but strength grows with each step. The zebra's birth is more than survival. It is the beginning of the next great odyssey. In the circle of life, every step echoes Africa's enduring spirit of hope and resilience. The African savanna awakens under golden light, vast, untamed, and pulsing with ancient life. Every breeze carries stories of survival, every shadow, the scent of power and fear. Through the rising heat, a lion steps into view, calm, confident, and utterly dominant. His mane flows like a crown of fire, earned through battles few survive. Around him, a pride rests, lionesses and cubs, a family bound by strength and instinct. The lionesses are sleek, muscular, and alert, the silent architects of every successful hunt. Cubs play under the sun, mimicking the hunt, learning the rhythm of wild survival. The male watches over them, still and regal, both protector and power in this golden empire. In this wild heart of Africa, family is strength, and the lion remains its living symbol. On a dusty open plain, a lion pride settles in silence, alert, calm, and deeply connected. The dominant male rests apart, head raised, golden eyes scanning the horizon for unseen threats. Nearby, lionesses lounge with their cubs. One stretches out, nursing two tiny mouths beneath her belly. A curious cub clumsily follows its mother to a waterhole, while another tries climbing a small rock. Every movement is watched. Adult lions scan the area, never far from their young explorers. The heat burns high. A pride of lions walks with purpose. Hunger sharpens every step. In the distance, buffalo, hundreds of them, grazing calmly, unaware or simply unbothered. One lion growls low. The herd freezes. Dozens of heads turn. The calm shatters. The lions begin to spread, surrounding the herd with silent precision, eyes scanning for weakness. But the buffalo are ready. The lead bull snorts, stomps, and begins to shift the herd. The herd forms a wall of horns, defense born from experience and fearlessness. Realizing the wall won't break, the lions drop low, crouching like shadows in the grass. One buffalo makes the first move, charging a lioness with furious speed and swinging horns. The herd follows. Dust explodes as buffaloes surge forward, united and unstoppable. Surrounded, outmuscled, the pride panics, fleeing toward the only escape, the river. The alpha male roars and leaps first. The river is deep, but safer than horns. One by one, they follow. Lionesses, subadults, even cubs, fighting the current with every breath. Midstream, a lioness falters, eyes wide, muscles shaking, but another brushes beside her, steadying the way. Water crashes around them, but the pride pushes on, united by instinct, soaked in failure. Behind them, the buffalo herd stands tall, victorious without a drop of blood spilled. In nature, strength isn't always attack. Sometimes it's knowing when to walk away. Wet and weary, the pride climbs from the river. The male leads, driven by hunger and instinct. They move in silence, paws pressing into damp soil, eyes locked on the open plains ahead. The leader stops, scans the horizon. The pride halts behind him, waiting for his next command. The hunt isn't over. The journey continues, new prey, new chances, and no room for hesitation. After miles of wandering, the pride finally spots a giraffe, alone, confused, and dangerously exposed. Weary from the journey, the lions rest, but their gaze never leaves the towering figure across the plain. The giraffe senses something. It freezes. The air thickens. The lions begin to rise, slow, deliberate, deadly. In a sudden burst, the pride charges. Dust explodes. The giraffe rears, slashing the air with deadly hooves. The giraffe fights back with power, each kick a warning, a scream of survival against overwhelming odds. One lioness darts behind, leaps silently, and sinks claws into the giraffe's back. It stumbles, then falls. With bellies full and blood wiped clean, the pride retreats to peace beneath the soft golden sun. Adult lions sprawl in silence, chests rising, eyes heavy, contentment in every twitching ear and dusty paw. A cub pounces at a sibling, tumbling joyfully across the ground, tail flicking with pure excitement. Another cub runs in circles around its sleeping mother, curious, bold, but never straying too far. The scene is calm, timeless, family resting under sun and sky, wrapped in the rhythm of the wild. For now, there's no need to hunt or fight, only to breathe, to grow, and to be together. In the heart of the wild, love looks like this, silent, fierce, and full of life. While the pride sleeps, one lioness patrols the edge, ears twitching, eyes sharp, guarding those she loves. Nearby, cubs tire of play and return to their mother, nuzzling close, gently nursing in quiet trust. In the quiet after the hunt, the pride sleeps peacefully, stomachs full, bodies still beneath golden light. But danger stirs. From far across the plain, a lone wild dog creeps, its eyes locked on the cubs. Near the edge, one lioness patrols, her eyes narrow. She sees the intruder, but doesn't move, yet. The dog draws closer, ears twitching, jaws slightly open. Just a few yards from danger, it cannot sense. The lioness tenses, her muscles coil like springs, her eyes fix. Enough waiting, it's time to strike. With a burst of fury, she explodes from the ground, pure muscle and instinct unleashed in a blink. The wild dog spins in panic, fleeing with tail low, paws scrambling in the dirt. But she's not done. She drives him farther, her roar a message no predator dares to ignore. In this pride, no threat goes unanswered, and no cub is ever left unguarded. With danger gone, the lioness turns back, her gaze sweeping over the pride, checking every tiny face. Sensing the threat may return, she nudges her cubs, gently urging them to move towards safer ground. Through golden grass, the pride shifts, tired paws stepping carefully, led by their silent guardian. They arrive at a quiet clearing. The cubs tumble into play, safe once more under watchful eyes. Alone at the water's edge, a male lion lowers his head, thirsty and unaware of what lurks nearby. From the brush, shadows move, ears twitching, teeth bared. A pack of wild dogs has found an opportunity. The lion lifts his head. He sees them, but it's too late. They're already closing in. They strike from every angle, snapping, lunging, biting. The lion roars and turns to face them all. Surrounded and bleeding, the lion refuses to fall. Each roar shakes the air like thunder. He fights with everything: power, rage, survival. But the numbers press in, tighter, faster. Then, movement on the horizon. Another lion. He sees the fight and without pause, he charges in. The dogs hesitate. They see what's coming. Momentum shifts. Confidence becomes fear. The second lion crashes in like a storm, biting, swiping, roaring, and the pack breaks apart. Overwhelmed, the wild dogs scatter, beaten, outmatched, and driven back into the wilderness. Silence returns. The two lions stand in dust and blood, hearts pounding, breaths heaving. Slowly, the injured lion turns. The second steps forward. They lock eyes. No words, just gratitude. After the fight, the lion returns, scarred but strong, drawn not by pride, but by love. The cubs spot him first. Eyes wide, tails flicking, they rush toward him without hesitation. He lets them climb on his back, tug his mane, his growl now playful, not fierce. In the wild, strength is not just in battle, but in the moments we protect what matters most. Peace never lasts long on the savanna. From the distance, strangers arrive, unwelcome, unafraid. The pride watches, tension thickens. The reigning male rises, he knows what's coming. Then chaos erupts. 4 lions collide in an explosion of teeth, claws, dust, and fury. It's not a fight, it's war. Blood stains the earth. The old king stands, but barely. In the end, it's too much. Wounded and outnumbered, the old lion falls to his knees. The challengers have won. The defeated lion limps away, eyes full of pain and pride. The victors roar into the wind. The land is theirs. The pride is theirs. Life moves on. The lionesses follow the new rulers, their cubs in tow, silently adapting. As if nothing happened, the savanna breathes again. Sunlight, routine, and the illusion of peace. But far away, a lion bleeds alone. Once a king, now a ghost on the edge of survival. His wounds are deep, his pride is gone, but inside him burns something that never dies. Where the blue sky kisses the earth, the African savanna stretches endlessly like a sea of grass. This is a grand stage for thrilling chases, survival battles, and the pure magic of nature. Amid this wild world, majestic figures rise, the graceful giraffes of Africa. With the longest necks in the animal kingdom, they proudly rule the treetops. Gentle eyes, golden brown patterned coats. Giraffes are the serene symbols of the savanna. Across the endless grasslands, giraffes continue to quietly write the timeless story of life. With an astonishingly long neck, giraffes reach treetops untouched by any other creature. That magnificent neck is not just for feeding, it's a breathtaking symbol of the African savanna. With a tongue stretching up to 50 centimeters, flexible like a hand, giraffes easily grasp tender leaves. Not just agile, a giraffe's tongue is deep purple, helping protect it from the harsh African sun. With its long, lanky legs, the giraffe has to spread its legs wide to bend down and drink water. Across the vast savanna, giraffes often live together in peaceful, harmonious herds. But when mating season arrives, the calm atmosphere quickly gives way to fierce confrontations. Males compete for mates, showcasing their power with their most unique weapon, their mighty long necks. Each powerful neck blow echoes like a drumbeat, every strike a bold declaration of dominance. Each powerful neck blow echoes like a drumbeat, every strike a bold declaration of dominance. The victor earns the right to mate, while the defeated quietly withdraws, surrendering to love's triumph. Across the vast savanna, giraffes are often watched closely by many formidable predators. On their first day searching for food, the herd suddenly encounters a group of resting cheetahs. Tension fills the air. The giraffes stand frozen, eyes locked cautiously onto the predators. The cheetahs remain perfectly still, blending into the grass like silent, deadly shadows. One restless cheetah can't hold back any longer. It circles the giraffe herd, searching for a chance. Finding no opening, the cheetahs eventually retreat, slipping quietly away into the afternoon winds. On the second day under the blazing savanna sun, a herd of giraffes steps out to forage. Their towering necks stretch high, skillfully wrapping long black tongues around tender leaves. Amid their feast, playful giraffes gently swing their necks at each other like carefree children. But lurking near the edge of the field, danger stirs. A pride of lions silently creeps closer. One lion circles the herd stealthily, searching for any weakness to exploit. Others remain frozen, only their shallow breathing betraying the deadly patience of seasoned hunters. The giraffes continue feasting, blissfully unaware of the predators stalking closer with every heartbeat. Suddenly, a young giraffe flinches, ears twitching, sensing the unseen danger creeping near. In an instant, instincts ignite. The herd surges into motion, powerful strides hammering the earth. Seizing the moment, the lions explode from the grass, a wave of predators chasing their towering prey. A young giraffe lags behind, becoming the prime target of the relentless pursuit. Each giant stride of the giraffe slams into the earth, a desperate race for survival. The mad chase rattles the savanna. The earth seems to tremble under the pounding sprint. The lions are swift, but they cannot match the towering giant's colossal strides. Step by step, meter by meter, the young giraffe pulls further away from the fading predators. At last, the hunt ends in defeat. The frustrated lions can only watch their prey disappear into the horizon. On the third day, across the vast savanna, a lone giraffe stands isolated in a sea of grass. It halts, gazing toward the horizon, waiting for a sign from its distant herd. But danger is crawling closer. A pride of lions has locked onto the solitary figure. In an instant, the giraffe finds itself trapped within a tightening circle of hungry predators. Alone yet unshaken, the giraffe stands tall, a warrior amidst a ring of death. Its head swivels constantly, scanning every shadow, every twitch in the predator's circle. The lions hesitate, sensing the overwhelming alertness and latent power in their towering prey. A few lions attempt to creep closer, only to halt under the giraffe's piercing, unyielding gaze. The air thickens with tension, both predator and prey waiting for a single mistake. Yet the giraffe never falters, every movement deliberate, every glance sharp and calculated. Time drags, draining the lion's patience. Even the fiercest hunters grow restless under unwavering watch. Their prey is right before them, yet unreachable. Frustration flickers in the predator's eyes. Minute after minute passes, the giraffe's vigilance slowly suffocates the predator's ambitions. Finally, the lions concede defeat, retreating with bitter glances at the solitary warrior. Victory here belongs not to strength, but to clarity, courage, and an unshakable spirit. Across the wild savanna, survival isn't for the faint-hearted. It belongs to the fearless. On the fourth day, a lone giraffe, separated from its herd, wanders across the vast, perilous savanna. But this time, the predators have learned. The lion pride charges straight toward their target. No silent circling. This is a direct assault, aiming to take down the giraffe before it can react. But the giraffe stands its ground. Spinning around, it unleashes powerful, thunderous kicks at the attackers. Each kick strikes like a lightning bolt, sending the would-be hunters scattering in panic. Overwhelmed by the giraffe's raw power, the lions retreat, leaving the solitary giant standing victorious. On the fifth day, the lion pride refuses to give up, determined to hunt the lone giraffe. Past failures only fuel their burning hunger for a successful hunt this time. Meanwhile, the giraffe leisurely grazes on tender leaves, unaware of the approaching peril. Silent footsteps draw nearer. The deadly circle tightens around the unsuspecting giant. Instinct kicks in. The giraffe's ears twitch. Its body tenses as danger pierces the air. Without hesitation, it bursts into a sprint, tearing across the plain with thunderous strides. The lions pounce. Some give chase from behind, others race to intercept ahead. The savanna erupts into chaos. A storm of dust and desperate survival instincts collide. The giraffe's towering strides maintain distance, but relentless predators cling fiercely to the chase. Each passing second drains its strength. The giant's speed falters under the crushing heat. A slight misstep seals its fate. The giraffe collapses, kicking up a cloud of dust. Without hesitation, the lions strike, swift shadows descending upon the fallen titan. A brief but brutal clash. Claws and fangs deliver the final, merciless blow. Silence falls at last. The pride claims its hard-fought prize under the blood-red sky. Here on the savanna, patience, strength, and relentless will are the keys to survival. In the endless cycle of birth, survival, extinction. Each species is contributing to creating a vivid and majestic picture of Africa. Thank you for joining us on today's journey.